of blessed memory, our mother.
Royal Majesty.
The Anioma. It was not an accident that collectively we made her the Anioma. We have looked into the crystal ball and we saw at that time that she will bring vision, it will bring illumination, and it will bring her wealth of experience to bear in projecting the Omo institution.
Okay.
We may not know what we have
until
in her place, they may not even accord her the kind of recognition and acceptance or the way if she leaves her place to another place. Who said it? I'm going to leave you now. Or she should be good. Leave you now. You can't take him serious.
Yes.
Exactly. Because his value will be very demeaning to you. But it's somebody that you must value. So this issue, we have been going through this problem. Why I align with Ned is two things.
Okay.
On this issue of actualization of the creation of Anioma. Because way back 1951, then I was not born. When the pioneer premier, Dennis Osadebe, was a very vibrant political figure. Even before the creation of Nigeria in 1960, the agitation for the creation of an entity called Anioma has even started before that of Nigeria. So how will you know? It's when you go to the records.
Sure.
Then you will not see that, like what Ned is doing now is like a relay race.
Sure.
Around the batting over.
Yes. In a relay race, it is not the person that started the race that will end the race.
Of course.
I just believe we have to give him blessing.
Thank you, sir.
Because he's one of the people running the race, because other people have handed over to him. If you look at that time of Dennis Osadebe till this time, we are talking of 70 years. 70 years of agitation. But before then, they now created Nigeria in 1960 and make us a republic in 1963. If you look at our life during the military regime, you feel that most of those things were created was due to military fiat. Because once an army has said something,
you don't go against it.
If you like, go and die. They cannot change it.
They are dictators.
And if you say, I don't agree, you must agree, either in the corridor or you agree in your grave. They don't owe anybody any explanation. So, but when Shagari came in, it was remaining just 2 weeks for them to conduct what we call a referendum for the creation of Anioma State when military
took over again.
That was what foiled our dream for actualization of Anioma, because by then, so many of Anioma's sons and daughters are very close
to the
government of
and even then, that Anioma then
yes.
was inclusive.
No, there was agitation for them to be included. If you look at it, we still have some connections with them.
Yes.
But for very strategic reasons. We felt that now ewu onye dike chere di ewu na be ewu amudemba Because by then, Ojijibe,
Ojijibe.
Ewu is trying to collect the yam money. He wouldn't know what to do. Then Ewu will get decide there. Ebule no Ewu Ebulu journey. So when I felt for strategic reason, let the Niger, which has been there from origin, let it be a natural feature, and let it be a natural boundary. That if we actualize the creation of Anioma, because what we had originally was 9 local governments, and that 9 local government, Aniocha South, Aniocha North, Ndokwa East, Ndokwa West, and Okwane. Eka North East and Eka South, then Oshumele North, Oshumele South. That is the component of the Aniomian we are talking about. And we have decided to limit it to this 9 local governments, with the hope that now, if it's created, we are going to expand the local government to 30.
Okay.
Such that government will be too close to the people.
Power.
Some people were talking of 9 local government. Yes, it is 9 because we want to use that 9 to bring it. Look at Akwa Ibom, for instance. Akwa Ibom has 31 states, 31 local government. Delta has 25. And Delta is very wide.
Very big.
Wider than.
Yes. So now, but looking at it, because we feel that when we get this Anioma state, there is nothing. Like you have made some kind of narration here that no yendopa ekwenye no bo onye onye ka say na sister Aniocha Oshumele
We are Kukudu.
came from there, but now they felt that we are only together, and there's nothing that will separate us. But if Onyala person when he had complete let me talk about that. Most of the time, no get check alaji akwa. There are times you will see him sit down quietly, or she will sit down quietly, but the time will not be too long. She will not come back to her former self. So that is the what I will say is the problem with those Ndokwa Ukwane people and those Eka stock of people, because there's no way you will write your history or put that now you just see now in Bendia and said that you want to belong. You did not come from there.
Okay.
You were there for administrative convenience.
Yeah.
Because I have gone through the intelligence reforms and see the formations of the, by then having with divisions.
Yeah, division, about division.
Yeah. So by that divisions, you will not see that only before you only before you the man before. I may not speak it like I'm person, but I've heard what he said.
Yes.
Even most of the idioms, I've heard it.
Yes.
Only before you the man, the man folk with. I don't need an interpreter.
Don't do the interpreter.
Then, what are we talking about? It is these 3 entities that are coming together as one. You made a narration here that most of those people in the north, some of them will not even hear their language, but they are united.
Even the Yorubas.
They are so united. Yes. So, but but we now felt, let us close our eyes to all these things and possibly get this state.
First.
Because if for 70 years we have been agitating for something and we did not get it, and now we had a window
to get those.
Because they didn't know that there was a window.
Yes.
Ned has explained to me. After his explanation, we won't discuss the explanation. That was when I realized there's a window.
There is.
And that's when I decided to partner with him for actualization.
For
And it did not stop there. You discover that if you have to wait for 70 years or more to actualize a dream, it means you will wait forever.
Yes.
Of course.
So even if that was why, if you listen to my interview, when one of the correspondents was asking me after that ceremony,
Yes, sir.
they were asking me, why are we so much supporting
No.
Ned and bringing us to Southeast? Why not we remain in South? Is that right? There's no problem wherever we are. What should matter to you is not South, East, South, or whatever. What will matter to you? What is the component of the state that will be created?
That will be created.
So if that component of the state that will be created will be such that not only that 9 local government, then why are you taking Panadol when somebody is having headache? So what is your problem? It didn't make sense to me, but what we are agitating for, because before then, with the traditional rulers, we have met Delta North. And we now said we are coming for that convention, and if anybody is to speak to the press, that this will be our position. So what I was speaking that day was our position.
Okay.
That let them create Delta North. And just let them create Delta Anioma. And if we put the capital, put the geopolitical position in the wilderness. Let them put it in the wilderness. So because this Osipo Nketa, Osifwa di Atuaja, why does Okoma watu fu everything non easy? Why are letting yan and them more? So if they succeed, create a state, put us in the southeast, or put us in Jericho,
Wherever.
but it has been pronounced with the capital in Asaba. What are we saying?
I don't know.
What is our problem?
And
Like there's nothing like this zoning. There's nothing like this geopolitical zoning.
in constitution.
It is not even in the constitution.
It's not.
It was a creation, a political creation, so that that is the idea. That's the idea of the zoning. But some people now hold this rigidly, not understanding what it is.
Yeah.
Alternatively, because it is 11th hour that the decision on where you will be placed will be made, and you will not be there.
You will not be there.
So if I hear me now, I go waiting on me.
Yes.
We will just be following and saying we don't know what we are doing. If we are saying Southeast, we'll be echoing it.
Yes.
Until 11th hour. Look at what happened during the creation of Delta State. The capital was not to come to Asaba.
Right.
If you see the documents, everything was reflecting those axes
Yes.
to have capital there. But with special arrangement, devil can see God.
Of course.
Power. So it happened that our daughter,
Yeah.
Nadia Ogusi. So when
Yes, of our time.
yes, we now look at the terrain, we decided to keep them quiet and exploit the opportunity of getting an Anioma state with side.
Yes.
Call it Delta. So now that Media was there, it was 11th hour arrangement.
Of course.
We all were there. She gave us audience. And Samba, if I need their babe now, if we miss this thing, it means we don't have you.
Yes.
And what we want is that a Delta state is to be created. Capital should be in Asaba.
In Asaba.
And we know that there's going to be serious agitation, but our savior that is a military regime. Once the head of state has made pronouncement, there's no way you can change it.
No legislation.
So it was Miriam. And Miriam did not know we were coming. It was the night we assembled somewhere, and Miriam and the husband came. And we said, our in-law, if you didn't do anything for us,
In those days.
if you didn't do anything, but you have been doing so much.
Yes.
Not be our data day with you, so. So, see, add it to what you want to do to us. This data, they want to play with the captain in asaba.
And the thing shook them.
He says, Stephanie,
Exactly.
15 minutes, military. So people were jubilating that they want to put the capital. 11th hour, Babangida changed the whole thing
To
to
asaba.
Asaba. And that was it. Invariably, what we have gotten is data seed in Anioma. But some people they have not understood it.
Today.
What Ned is doing now is to see a situation and see how you can even get across.
Yes.
If only like now, by the time we succeed
Yes, sir.
in getting Anioma state,
Yes, sir.
you will now know that we have been a stabilizing force. There could have been nothing like data seats,
At all.
if not the component of data.
Data, no, they are very correct, sir.
And now that if they pull out now neatly, you will see war that will never end
In that place.
In that end.
in that region.
Yes, now.
One, Ishekiri can never blend with a job.
It's not possible.
Urobo sometimes can never even blend with Isoko. So it's like you are going to have a state, too many benefits, you want to force them to be together.
They will kill themselves.
It is this data knot
That is holding.
that is holding them. And some of them that are very reasonable know that if data not pull out, only God knows how long, because it's only one state that will be created out of data. So, but what you are seeing with other people agitating for state still in data is because of political permutation. Because this is what I want. And you now know that if you are the only one shouting that this is what you want, it will not go down well.
Of course.
So you can now go and sponsor some opposition somewhere to be shouted that they want this too, they want this.
To be noticed.
All those are political maneuvering. And the land that
Obiago.
the time they come, what you will just hear it. I'm very optimistic that better state not be created.
Yeah, Anioma State.
Yeah, I mean Anioma state. What we are even working on now is if Anioma state is created, how are we truly going to galvanize ourselves such that the completeness of a state
Will be
here?
Yeah.
And that I say is the vanguard you are now leading. Because at a point, you'll find us singing different tunes, but it's still the same desire we all are having. It's not necessary.
It's not, sir.
Because no, that's why I'm sure. Agent football maybe agent bell echi. Na ya second you will remember we will lock. Ojo amajo. Bakana dem. So there's no cause for alarm because when we look at it, we are still too tied together.
Yes.
That dividing us is not necessary and it's not possible.
Even at this time.
Because if you say, alright, is this a Soko? Like we had our natural boundary at Ibedeni before Ovrobo. Ovrobo is the only community. Ibedeni is the only community after that river.
Okay.
Then the next is the Soko, all those areas. That's Ibedeni is the only community we have there. And if you look at it, there is no way we can live with them. Take local east for instance. In Ndokwa East, we have a mixture of Anioma, Isoko, so many of them. Ndokwa East. So if they not create Anioma, naturally, all the components of Isoko, Ijo, and all those things that are left, we now know where they belong.
Go there,
and that reduce the communities that will be in the town, and they will go to naturally where they belong.
Yes, sir.
So I don't see, except somebody who is not
Informed.
who is not well informed, that will not even jump up when they go often they go and because give and take, by and large, you are still the same. Nothing will separate us. It has taken us time to convince some person, but what I saw is that, you see, when you are well educated, it manifests women.
I wonder.
Obiago.
Because the way you reason
Yeah, teacher.
Different.
is different. You can easily, it may be something you don't understand, just relax, let them explain it to you.
You comprehend those.
Easily you will align.
Alive.
Because of the way you are thinking. I'm just told you, I'm not, the Anioma issue is a
Don't
Don't deal.
Thank you.
What we are thinking of now is, how do we, for this victory we have gotten, how do we use it to the
To
benefit
better
of our
Our
people?
people.
So I called that day before yesterday. Because I was also in Akwa Ibom for the House of Reps hearing
Okay.
on creation of state. And you see that as we are agitating for Anioma, so
All
our
black
other people agitating for one state or their own.
Now their own. Boundary adjustment.
Yes.
Mm.
And you'll find that whichever way you look at this, one thing is very key. You have nothing to lose if you have a state, because government becomes too close to you. Like for the House of Reps House Committee on review of the 1999 Constitution, I actually went there with another request. What was the request? The request is the inclusion of the role of traditional rulers in the governance of the nation, and for them to amend the 1999 Constitution reflecting the role of traditional rulers. Because if you look at it, take for instance Clifford's Constitution of 1921, Richard's Constitution, Maffeson's Constitution, and so many of the constitutions. You discover that there are rules for traditional rulers.
As the head.
Yes, as the head of all the areas. So because the problem we are having now is that financially the traditional rulers
And capacity.
and the traditional institution, including the Omu institution, they were not powered traditionally, financially,
Yes.
and that is why we are having problems.
Yes.
So all this money now you channel it to
One place.
one crazy politician who is even coming from Ezra. He didn't even know the community that makes up the local government. He's a chairman. So I now noticed this and I said that our request will not be complete if we did not put rules for traditional rulers. Because when we are agitating for autonomy for local government, to me, when I met the Senate President on the issue of autonomy for local government, I said I'm not agitating for autonomy for local government, maybe financial autonomy for them, because the whole money you are giving to them, I did see how the money has impacted on us. But what will concern us most is that when there's a rule and financial rule or financial obligations, and the traditional rulers are entitled, but they are the communities, like in 2006, when they did the census. I didn't just come here and become a traditional ruler. I have worked in government.
Of course.
As a senior director in government. In fact, I left the national population, that's the presidency,
Yes, sir.
on grade level 17.
Obiago.
I told them.
So at that level in government, you are just very close to a PS, a federal permanent secretary,
Yes, anyone can be appointed.
of which they can put you in any ministry.
Yeah.
But I choose to leave to come to my community because I have even walked to the zenith. If you say the civil service,
Apex.
I've got it to the zenith. So there's nothing you are going to tell me about government, about administration,
No, you don't know.
about planning, about allocations. There's nothing you want to tell me. Most of those local governments now that are enjoying so much money, they don't even know the people that actually did work that made their number to come up, because it is based on your number that the level of the allocation that comes to your local government, that's the order it will follow.
There are some statements in national coordinator.
So at a point, we discovered that a lot of money comes to the local government. But how is it used?
The chairman.
We don't know.
They will use it to service some of their political aids.
Yes.
And their women.
And some of the some political figures that are even there that are still collecting like this from the allocation.
Even ghost workers.
They are servicing them with the money of that we needed it to do something for the community. In those days, local government can tar road.
Yes.
Yes.
Councillor
They
can handle convent.
They can work on roads. But what we want to do now is to see that all those welfare programs that is attached to that component, that is attached to local government, will not be removed automatically from them
And give it to those.
and give it to the traditional rulers.
Oh,
By then, I don't see within them the traditional rulers will not know who becomes their chairman, answerable to them, not a local government chairman. That is an ordinary person. So by then, when we now get this now, like now, most of more institutions you see around us here dates back to the 12th, 11th centuries. And if at that time, our forefathers
Has sight.
know that this position
They
is very useful and made them part of the traditional institution, how now do you come and say that you will be a Catholic more than the bishop?
we don't know.
It's because they didn't know. Their concern is to go there, allocation will come. Like if you go to some council, you may not even see them in office.
No, they don't.
But when allocation is coming, they will come, all of them will gather and share money. After sharing, you now see them boasting, I'm the number one citizen, chief security officer. Chief security officer, very much the number of communities that makes up the local government in your area. Can you give what you don't have?
I don't know,
sir.
So that is our problem. But gradually, with some of these pressure groups,
We'll get there.
yes, we will get there.
Thank you, sir.
But it is still so many rivers
To cross.
to cross. Why is it so many rivers? Under traditional arrangement, me and Omo, we are not partisan.
Yes.
And that is why our position is unique.
The men natural.
Yes.
Immune to.
Even if I have a political interest, and my mother Mo has a political interest,
Yes, sir.
we cannot quarrel
Over it.
over it. If she convince me that this place will be better for us,
Yeah.
it be like say we go put do this thing like this.
Yes.
I will listen. Then I will investigate to see the
Maybe.
possibility of us benefiting from this angle. I will switch neatly without problem. But that is not the same with politicians. They cannot switch innately. They will switch with propaganda.
Wow.
They will switch with motivation, money, so many things that will be considered for them switching.
Even problem.
Yes, and that is why. And when they know this thing cannot fly, they will now run a PhD kind of politics. The PhD kind of politics is that if I know that this man is running more than me, I will be doing a politics to pull him down.
Pull him down.
That's the PhD politics. So we are tired of this. Because like now, this program we want to flow to like this. I know there will be resource persons. What I have wanted, I think we will look at it. It's a situation where persons who knows exactly who we are, what we are, our aspirations, and how good it will be for us to continue to echo this our togetherness.
Yes.
Let them be the persons to deliver lectures, because it's not just for us gathering.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You say it's not for them, for us. Let us gather to know why we are gathering.
Yes.
Because politics have just started.
Yeah.
Chances are that when you now, some people will come thinking with political interest
To share money.
that some big politicians are coming to drop something. That will be their motivation of coming.
Yeah, very correct.
But let them come that we are coming to tell you
The truth.
who you are. In 2016, I was in America. There was a convention they were doing. If in that convention, I was saying with someone and all that, now the convention.
Yeah.
So when I entered the hall, you should see the hall filled with Inde Bonde Enuane in US. So, and throughout the program, it was too much grammar. Everybody was speaking. So I now indicated interest that I want to address them. So I just made about few lines, and I told them now, at this point, I'm not going to speak with English, because that is what you have been doing all this while. And I can see that what lies in my heart is that the young at heart, the youth, is more than the population of the elders there. That I'm going to speak in our dialect, because I know that all this my brother, all this my children, if I speak now, they will not understand. But I'm going to use my language. Intentionally wanted to do that. So I spoke for about 15 minutes. I noticed they didn't understand what I was speaking. And I said, yes, I know you will not understand this thing. But know it that we have started feeling as parents. Secondly, ụmụanyị anọsibere ịfụna agwa abụsọ mma bụ ikpocho nọ n'ime ya ụmụ na onye ga-ekwe n'onye be anyị ọ ga-ede ga-anụ onye ọcha. Gradually our traditional ways and values we are throwing it away. It's going. And if open and them want to not be exposed to this kind of environment, will you now wake up to remember that no one will be sick? Will you remember? So when I now reverted to English, and I told them yes, I started speaking our dialect, the Anioma dialect. This Anioma, I explained to them that the idea Anioma is made up of 9 local governments where I'm coming from. And each and every one of you must have come from one of those local governments on
with a unique tone.
So, but let us just take a census. If you know you are from Aniocha South, raise up your hand. And so many of them raise up your hand. Aniocha North, Ndokwa East, Ndokwa West, Okwani, so many of them. Out of the 9 local governments I mentioned, we raise up their hand. the banner from this local
Oh, this
government
place.
Okay.
that is there. And I said, are you not now convinced
That you are related.
that you are related? And I said, yes. They now requested that. The youth now requested that they want me to address them
Okay.
again.
The first.
Because this language I'm speaking is alien to them. I said, we're alien to you, but it will not be alien to either your mother
Or your
or
father.
your father. Because so I've given them assignment now that and they let them go and tutor you. It's not difficult to learn. People never buy give you
Why did I do what is your blood? It's in your
So when
blood.
I now came back in 2016, the youth now want to do the program.
Okay.
They sent me invitation
Wow.
to come and deliver a keynote address and so many of that. So and I did that through
Look online.
yes, online. That at that time it was not convenient for me
To
to
travel.
be in America because I have other commitments. So they were very happy and they were able to interact. So I thank you so much, my brother.
Obiago.
Ọ ga-adịla anyị mma oge ọbụla ọ bụla na ọkwa onye loche bụ osi bunu ọmadịda na ọ bụla ọ na-akọ na ọ ga-enwe ife ashị mmọtọbụbụ
Yes, sir.
maka na ọ bụla ndị mmụọ anyị akwụzina anyị ọdịnala anyị ka anyị bịa nke anyị n'ime ọdịnelu.
Yes.
And before you know it, Anioma says, so what you don't know, you don't know it.
Yes,
At
sir.
all.
Can you tell somebody to know what you don't know?
No.
You must know it.
So like you will be
Exactly.
able to pass it on.
And that is why this unity you are trying to galvanize for us to is very key. But so many people will not understand what you are doing. Mostly our politicians.
Yeah.
Because some of them even like controversy. Issues that will unite us, they want it
Not to black.
yeah, they want a problem.
Problem.
Because they believe that by so doing, there's one or two take homes
That
they
will
will
be.
get from problem. One, they have the money to sponsor problem. They have all it takes. And this money is money they have collected with our name,
Our money.
in the name of constituency. That is it. Because there's no money if they have labored on their own. Why my Jacob will buy you?
Yes, sir.
It's because this is a windfall. Or that bahana akawa. My boy when you face a dabahana konya area. Only go jagger.
Yes, okay.
Obiago.
Ije ka atọ na ife.